Hi guys, and welcome to my very first camera review. Today we're taking a look at the amazing Panasonic Lumix DMC-TZ10. I've had this camera for a while now and I'm really getting used to all the amazing features it has to offer, but we'll get more into detail about that later. The camera itself is made from an all-metal body, apart from the lens cover and the lock for the battery and SD card on the bottom of the device. This camera boasts a 12.1 megapixel sensor that is well adapted to different lighting. It also features a 12 times optical zoom with another 4 times intelligent zoom, giving this camera 2-speed zoom and taking the maximum zoom up to 16 times. The shutter speeds on this camera can be chosen by the user from 60 seconds down to 1/2000th of a second. This camera also features a GPS, which when turned on I have found does take the battery life down to around 90 to 100 shots, but does tag the location on the image. Okay, now onto what the camera looks like and most importantly, picture and video quality. So here's the front of the camera. It has a nice and powerful flash on the top left, and it's a compact digital camera, so the lens only sticks out about 4mm from the main body, making it very portable. Moving on to the rear of the camera, we have a 3-inch LCD fixed monitor with 460,000 dots. The controls on this camera are pretty easy to get used to, with the delete button on the bottom right, the playback and camera slide switch on the top right, and a simple 5-button navigation pad in the middle. On the top of the camera we have a manual control wheel that lets you switch between manual exposure and a host of other options, with the most useful being scene mode for the amateur photographer. There are 29 different scene settings to choose from, including beach, fireworks and sunset. Finally, onto the bottom of the camera we have the battery and SD card compartment, which is not going to come open easily thanks to the slide lock. There's also a hole for screwing on stands and tripods. Right, that's it for the main body of the camera. Now we're going to move on to what it can actually do. Here are some images that I took with the camera earlier on intelligent auto mode. As you can see from this picture, the camera has very good colour saturation, giving it a lifelike quality. Although the sensor is only 12.1 megapixels, it still gives a great result. Here we have some macro images that show off just what this camera can do, picking up all the fine details. Here we have some video that I took with the camera. It shoots in 720p and has an FPS of about 30. As you can see, it adapts to a change in the light very well. That's all for this camera review on the Panasonic Lumix DMC-TZ10. Thanks for watching and see you next time.